Hey guys! So today I'm going to share with you 5 tips and tricks to surviving high school, and I graduated last year and I applied all of these tips to my high school experience and it turned out to go really well for me. So I'm making this video in hopes that you will do the same and just make it a lot easier on yourself because I think I have really good ideas. So please keep watching and I hope that you enjoy. The first tip I have for you is to be nice to your teachers. And this is a very important step, and that's why I put it first, because teachers are the people who control your grades, and your grades are the things that determine whether you graduate whenever you're supposed to graduate. If you don't have high enough grades, then you don't graduate. So teachers are the first steps to make sure that you graduate when you're supposed to. So go into school every day. When you walk into class, say, "Hi, Mrs. whatever your name is. How are you today?" Carry on a good conversation. And teachers remember everything that you do, no matter how old they are. So if you're nice, teachers are going to remember that. Another thing that you can do to be nice to teachers is to get them Christmas gifts, or Easter gifts, or St. Patrick's Day gifts. Whatever holiday comes up, get them a gift. Because teachers love gifts. Everyone loves gifts. So if you buy a teacher a gift, they're going to be like, "That was so thoughtful of you. I'm so happy." And then when grade time comes around and you have like an 89.4 and need a 90 to get an A, they're going to be like, "Oh, remember when that person unexpectedly got me this really nice gift and said hi to me every day? I'm going to bump his grade up because he was such a nice person." And it works out. But on the other hand, if you're rude and just scold the teacher with dirty looks every day, they're going to be like, "This person was so rude the whole semester and I didn't even like this person, so I'm not going to bump their grade up." Being nice pays off, trust me. It may sound cheesy to be nice to a teacher, but it helps. The second tip I have is to hang out with the right people. Don't hang out with people who like to skip school all the time, because then you're going to feel the pressure to do it too. Don't hang out with the people who like to smoke weed in the bathrooms, because that just automatically makes you uncool, despite what you may think. You're not cool for doing that. So hang out with the people who love to do their homework. Hang out with the nerds, because a lot of times nerds feel a sense of self-worth when they get to help people. So if you quickly go over and ask a nerd for help with homework, they're probably going to help you, and in that case you're being nice to someone who doesn't normally have people being nice to them, and you're also getting help on your homework, so it's like a win-win situation. The nerd finally has a friend to talk to, and you finally have someone to do your homework for you without you having to do it yourself. Now, I don't want you to get me wrong. I'm not talking about using a nerd for their brain. I'm talking about embracing the nerds. Yes, embracing the nerds. Because a lot of times, nerds don't really feel like an integral part of society. So when they actually have friends, it makes them feel really good inside. And I'm being partly serious about this, because I've seen a couple of nerds who just really felt good when someone came over and actually wanted to talk to them. So don't just use these nerds for their homework, actually talk to them and see what they're all about. And you may find that being a nerd is like the new fad, and everyone might want to become one. Now I know you don't choose the thug life, it chooses you, but if you move away from your thuggish tendencies and into the nerd life, you might find that your chances of graduating and surviving high school are greatly increased. The third tip I have is to do your homework. And I know this sounds like a very motherly thing of me to say, but it's true, because homework is one of the easiest grades that you'll ever have to get. You can use your textbook. You can use teachers if you're nice to them. If you're not, then I guess you're screwed. But do you see how all these tips kind of play into each other? Doing homework is important, so just keep that in your mind. The fourth tip is to use the internet to your advantage. Most of the time when teachers give you worksheets to do, they want you to think that they spent their whole night making it, when in reality they just opened up the internet and got it from there. So what you can do to use the internet to your advantage is to go on the internet, type a sentence from the worksheet, search it, and it'll come up with a list of choices that you can pick from. If you click on one of them, chances are it'll give you a picture of the worksheet, and then if you're lucky, it might give you answers. Honestly, last year when I was in high school, I took physics in my senior year, and every single worksheet that teacher gave us, I searched on the internet and found the answers to. And it was wonderful. And guess what? My homework grade was great, because I spent the time to do my homework, which is step 3, but then I also used the internet to my advantage, which is step 4. So definitely 3 and 4 are important steps. The fifth and final step I have for you is dress appropriately. I don't know how many times in high school I've seen guys with their pants below their waist. They have to do the duck waddle throughout the hallway so that their pants don't fall down, and girls wearing the big high heels, their boobs hanging out, short skirts and shorts. It's disgusting. Like, if you move the wrong way, chances are you're going to be flashing something that's meant to be kept away, and being kept away is good for everyone else around you, because chances are what could be seen there cannot be unseen. We don't want that. So, please dress appropriately for school. Nothing hanging out, please. Ugh. So those were my 5 tips to surviving and graduating high school. Please apply them to your own experience, because I think there's some really good tips that can really make it easier for you and help you out. And if you know someone who's struggling with all these things, make them watch this video or fill them in on the tips that you learned so that you can help them out too. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!